cave, a dream that no one could save, a shelter, a whole act, a light that died with the night. You and I, we got our differences, yet I thought we were more alike than unlike. Months of rain and chest pain, what's the plan? Heavy breathing, stay insane. Grab my hand. Everything is great inside this narrow maze. We speak, but oh, nothing. We run our separate ways. Do you ever think about me? Or are you busy with someone else? You and I, we got our differences, yet I thought we were more alike than unlike.
Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
Venus, thank you for your 2 donations. Gabby, thank you for your donations. High Priest, thank you for your donation. And MM, thank you for your donation. Hello Piggy, thank you for your donation. And Magic, thank you for your donation. 7 donations, and we started 30 seconds ago. Thank you all for being a big supporter of the channel. I appreciate all y'all so much. And welcome to the stream, by the way. Jeanette, what's going on? Gabby, Cell, Leo, Lady, got Logan, Andrew's on a road trip. Sounds fun. Renee, welcome to the stream. And Lonnie, welcome. How are you doing? Good to see all of you tonight. All right, let's start it off with Venus. What will be the findings of the billing audit at work? Ooh, nobody likes an audit. You know who likes an audit? Nobody likes an audit. High Priest, thank you for your 2nd donation. All right, so obviously entertainment purposes only. Never do auditing things based upon a fat man on YouTube reading your cards on the internet. I'm just saying. I am just saying. All right, we're going to use tonight, my friends, the Waterfall Tarot. Matt, welcome back. It's good to see you. I appreciate that. All right, let's see. Oh my God. Hello, Piggy. A tornado killed your apartment complex? Whoa, that is rough. That is rough. Oh, man. All right. What will be the findings? Kay, thank you for your sub. Of the billing audit at work. Audits are no fun. Hello, Piggy. I did see the revise of your question. I appreciate that. All right. What do you mean to say? Do you see me moving back in 2 weeks or less? Moving back, see me moving back apartment for 2 weeks or less. Okay, cool. Crystal, welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? All right. Findings of an audit. What will be the findings? Oh, man. They do find something. I mean, there is something that comes up in the audit. You do have a communication or a learning of something in the audit. So that's kind of rough to begin with, right? You really don't want anything to sort of be learned or found out or discovered or anything like in an audit. Death has said that changes are required for you to be acceptable, for you to pass. You know what I mean? The post-audit good news to where if you do these 20 things, then yeah, we can get you all set up for all of that good stuff. Sheila, welcome to the stream. So, yeah, you do have an audit, and the audit is going to find something. It doesn't look too terrible, though. I mean, I have to say, it doesn't look like absolutely horrific, kind of results for that. We do see a lot of concern around this. There's a lot more concern than there should be And you get that feeling, right? A little more concerned than there should be for just a standard audit. But there is a communication of things that need to be changed, right? The moon. We're going from a sea-based pathway to a land-based pathway, and we're wandering through here between the two pillars and whatnot. It feels like that we need to wander through. We need to get out of one zone and into the next. So you do have some things that come up that need to be done. So, I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to say basically you need 3 big things done. That's what I'm going to say. Out on a complete limb on that. But the cards do say that change is required. There is a lot of concern. You learn about things that need to be changed. Communication happens about those things. And you'd say, well, something you're able to do, not easy going from sea to land, but that is something you can do. 4 elements. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. And we had another one. We have another Venus. We'll do a double Venus. What is the outlook for this particular company? Well, we got an audit, so it looks like we're going to have an audit. It looks like they're going to find a few things, but what's this deck called? This is my deck, the Waterfall Tarot. Link in the description on where you can buy it. I will ship it to you tomorrow. Priority mail. I will ship it to you priority mail tomorrow if you pick it up tonight. Okay. What's the outlook for the company? Other than the audits, what is the outlook kind of thing for this particular company? Let's find out. What is going to be good, bad for that? 10 of Swords. Are you really going to be there for a long time? Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, I got a movement goal from shuffling tarot cards. I'm just saying. I got my goal from shuffling cards. Speak the truth. Koala, thank you for your donations. Gabby, thank you for your other donation. Outlook looks like you're leaving. We're going out on a limb tonight. Tonight is risque night. Not risque in a risque kind of way, but risque in a more settled kind of way. It looks like you're leaving. I'll be honest with you. I'm telling you just straight up what I'm seeing here. You have the ending of one thing and the movement to another thing. When you're moving to something, when you're actually moving to something, it's going to be more stable. I think there are imbalances within the company where you're at. You do have a little bit of that imbalance feel where things just go a certain way. Things don't go the way that they should sometimes. You do have a little bit of a shaky foundation, it looks like. And the shaky foundation means basically that you leave and you go search for something else, right? Knight of Pentacles, what you're going to search for, what you're going to get will be a little more stable. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. This is way, way, way out on a limb. But Justice says that the balancing out of work versus reward is really going to be kind of, your big thing. That's going to be something that really settles you down and whatnot. So that's what the cards say. By the way, this is the new version of my deck. It's thick. It's got the girth. It's got length and girth. You will enjoy it. Anything with good length and girth is an enjoyable experience as far as I'm concerned. All right. We got the double Venus. We're done with Venus. Now we're hopping over to the double High Priest. High Priest. Will current job offer a better position? Let's find out. We got a bunch of job readings tonight. We can use the This Might Hurt Tarot for that. That's fine. Everybody's like, why can't we use the This Might Hurt? I'm saying that's fine. That's perfectly fine. You know what I mean? That's perfectly fine. All right, Lady Vegas, welcome to the stream. What is going on, Lady Vegas? Will the current job offer a better position? 3 says, yeah. Well, that's a massive thumbs up. That's an easy one. Okay, I'm just saying, we got an easy one tonight. Tonight's going to be easy night. Leo, thank you for your donation. That 3 of Pentacles. Can we just stop there? High Priest, look at this. Well, High Priest has been here long enough. The 3 is the birth of something, and Pentacles, the birth of something stable. You have all of the creational aspects. KSW, welcome, and thank you for your donation. You got all sorts of it's exciting tonight with it. Just this one thing, the communication of a new position as well. Lonnie, thank you for your donation. 7 of Swords, you're sneaking out of one position to get to the next, and the Ace of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles, that's a home run. That's a home run. We're done. We're done with this. Look at this. Look at this. This is like basically supermodel status reading right here. 3 and the ace for a new position, communication of the new position, and sneaking out of one position into the next. You're actually seeing it live. You're seeing it live. You're seeing high priest. You're seeing high priest get into the new position live on this stream. And I hope you enjoyed it, because I just got really excited right there. I'm just saying, I probably got a little too excited, but that's me. I mean, I think all of y'all kind of know right now. That is just me. But, I mean, I'm just talking here. All right, man. What else? We need to recover from the high priest thing. All right, we did Venus. Now we did Gabby. What are the Libra feelings? Hopefully, since we stopped talking. Gabby, you got to keep talking if you want the feelings to be there. You got to keep that. You got to keep it open a little bit. Keep it, sometimes, we'll do this. Julie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate the effort. Welcome to the stream. Philippe is here. Paula is here. It's a party now. It is a party. This is uncontrolled at this point. It is full on party. Nothing can stop it. Just like the theme song from the Mannequin, nothing can stop us now. All right, that's REO Speedwagon. I don't know how old anybody is on stream, but hopefully you remember that. Hopefully you remember that movie, because that was a really campy movie, but I like it. What's this deck called? This deck is called the deck that I need to find the box for. The Little Prince Tarot is what this deck is called. All right, wow. Got to recover from all these readings. It's getting hot over here. Libra's feelings, we cut off the communication. What are they thinking? They don't like not having communication. Does anybody? I mean, come on. 9 of Swords, to this particular, the Libra really sort of needs that communication. The Libra's big on communication. They need to understand that you still like them, that you don't think they're stinky, that you like them a little bit. 7 of Cups, it seems like maybe you're moving on. It seems like maybe you're looking for somebody else. They're kind of concerned right now. They're kind of concerned a little bit. That 6 of Pentacles. They're willing to negotiate this out. They are willing to talk. I think things will be pretty good if we sort of get things back, right? Matt, thank you for your donation. But the 6 of Pentacles says somebody needs to bend and somebody needs to be more flexible in here, right? Need to be a little more flexible, need to blend or something like that. Star, welcome to the stream. But yeah, it seems like there are other better options available for somebody. I mean, quite honestly, Gabby, it could be you, it could be them. I mean, I don't know. It could be you or it could be them. But Gabby also wants to know a second read. Gabby wants to know, if I was supposed to be in a relationship, would I end up with somebody new or would I end up with this Libra person? That calls for a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
If you're new to the channel, a tarot throwdown is where we have a absolute worldwide wrestling competition. Crystal, thank you for your donation of 2 different choices. And Gabby wants to know, should I get a new man or should I go with that used up Libra that I stopped talking to? That's a good point. New man wins. Whoa, holy crap. Look at the new man. That new man has that new man smell, that new car smell in a man. The new car smell. Oh my God. Okay. So summary, ditch the Libra and go with a new man. I mean, I'm just saying now, this entertainment purpose is only never ditch a man based upon a fat man on YouTube talking about it. But I'm just saying, leaving the exiting with the Libra is up here. The new man is up here. The leaving the exiting looks good. You have swiftness, which smells fantastic, even better than you have the Hierophant. Things are getting a little bit thick. Things are getting a little bit thick with the Libra. Maybe they're not a true Libra. Maybe the rising sign is a little bit too much. I don't know. But you need to take action. You need to get out. We have get out card here, get out card here, get out of jail free, get out of the Libra. New man is looking fantastic indeed.
Hooray!
New man is feeling nice. It's feeling nice. You know how you have a new man and you get that nice feel that he smells like musk and, deodorant because because he's trying to make a good impression. Nakona, speaking of making a good impression, Nakona's here. What's up, Nakona? I'm just saying, look at this 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, and reward for work, reward for getting that done. The 3, working on it, gives you that reward. If you've seen my Thoth series, you know. This is the reward that you need. This is the beefy read. This is the beef that you need in a relationship. Get that new man. Just throw down the Libra and get the new one. The new one looks so nice. It looks so nice that you had to read it twice. We have double read for Gabby, double read for Venus, single read for High Priest, I think. No, High Priest may have a double read. High Priest, and then I think that was only High Priest read. All right, it's double read night. Now we got the current feelings of X for MM. Let's find out. Let's get MM out, throw them on the table, and find out what the current feelings are with a little bit of a dark mansion. Dark mansion is so nice. It is so nice. I speak the truth. You are in the queue, my friend. You speak the truth indeed, my friend. You speak the truth indeed. It's going to be a little bit. It's going to be a little bit. If you're in the queue, we had 7 donations before we even started the stream. So speak the truth is somewhere. Speak the truth is somewhere. That is not an accurate representation. Is that an accurate representation? I don't think we have that. Oh, Jesus, we do have that many. Speak the truth. You're 4 away. You're 4 away. You are here, and we are here. So there's that. All right. Let's see. We need some feelings. We need some love. We need some feelings. And those feelings are a little bit waning. Those feelings are a little bit on the soft side right now. I'm just saying now, a little bit on the soft side. The 2 of Wands domain. We do have a bit of a substantial base, a substantial kind of resting place for the feelings, right? So you do have some good things in there, but the 9 of Wands says, I don't really want to approach that just yet. There is a barrier between you and X. Professor X may not want to deal with you right now. Professor X is behind a fence. It looks like that you may have some problems sneaking in there, getting in there with a little bit of the domain action. It looks like it's stable. You're just going to have to wait. You're going to have to be patient. Take a deep breath. Be patient. 7 of Cups, right? There's a lot of things here, a lot of moving parts to this particular interaction. If you just relax, take it easy, be patient, the barrier is there, let it fall down naturally. Let it fall down naturally. That is going to be your key. That is going to be your key, MM. And speaking of key, the key is hello, Piggy, tonight. Hello, Piggy. A tornado destroyed everything that I own. Jesus, that's horrible. That is bad. I thought my hail damage was bad. The tornado is much worse. Basically, do you see me moving back in 2 weeks or less? That's the bottom line here. 2 weeks or less, are we going to move back, right? Are we going to move back? And we need to figure that out. Let's see. What is a good tornado? If I'm going to do a tornado reading, I'm going to use the Wizard of Oz tarot, okay? It's a little bit cliche. I know a lot of people here rolling their eyes. They're like, every time there's a tornado, you use the Wizard of Oz tarot. And, you know, that's not the best thing to use. You can't just lean on that, Tio. You can't do that. Bart, man, hello to you. But I do it anyway because I'm that kind of guy, right? I'm that kind of guy. Wizard of Oz tarot belongs in a tornado reading. You know it, you know it, and I know it. Okay. Let's throw down and see if we're going to move back in 2 weeks or less. There's a lot of rebuilding. There's a lot of rebuilding. There's a lot of rebuilding that needs to be done. This person's actually carrying the sticks, carrying the wood, which apparently has a shortage right now, of getting things back. There could be a delay in getting this going. They're trying to rebuild. 10 of Swords says they can't get all of the supplies to rebuild a lot of this. Could it be because of the wood shortage? Could it be because the massive amount of houses being built, the explosion in real estate right now? We have concern We have worry about not getting back in 2 weeks. We are very, very concerned about sort of finding a place, finding some place that they can house us and whatnot. Five of Swords is the Lord of defeat. We feel very defeated in this as well. We have a lot of rough cards. In fact, I would say we have nothing but rough cards. Nothing but rough cards. Now, there's a lot of things that could happen here. You could have mold issues. You could have issues where one unit works, but the stability is questioned by some of the inspectors. You could have a lot of different things happening. But overall, I hate to do it. But overall, I'm getting nothing but bad cards. I can't, in good faith, say, yes, you will be moving back in 2 weeks or less. Even if the unit is okay, something looks challenged here. Maybe there's more moving parts here than we think. Maybe something's happened. Maybe it takes 3 weeks instead of 2 weeks. Overall, I'm going to say no. It looks rough. Nothing but bad cards. And I gave it a good shuffle, and I picked from random spots in the deck. Sweet Pea, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Oh, man, that is rough. All right, let's get a new deck here. Go with Hello Piggy's other donation. Hello Piggy, thank you. I appreciate that. How does Josh feel about himself and or his life? Let's find out. How does Josh feel with that? Using the Wildwood Tarot tonight. Wildwood Tarot is a nice deck of cards. This is a good deck of cards. And we need to find out about Josh. How is he feeling about everything? Because we never know what's going on with Josh over there. Guardian, the 7 of Vessels, the 10 of Stones, and the 6 of Arrows. Josh is having a hard time making stable. He's having a hard time getting stability. Stability is kind of elusive sometimes, even if you do have a relationship, even if you do have things going on, even if things are sort of moving forward, if we do have, sort of a new love and whatnot. The Guardian says Josh feels like he's more in command, more in control right now than he has been previously, right? But moving forward is really difficult for Josh. 7 of Vessels. It seems like we're not able to get the success. We're not able to get a lot of things that we need going, and we're just having a rough time overall, is what I'm saying. 7 of Vessels is just harsh to get moving forward, getting the stability there. 10 of Stones, I think Josh is desperately reaching for that stability, desperately sort of trying to find a couple of the pieces of the puzzle that are going to be good. They're going to make things go well, but he's not doing it. He realizes that he needs something better. He needs something that's going to be a little bit different. I think his new love is not going to work out for like a long period of time. I think he knows that. I know that. I think a lot of people different know that. I think he's looking for something that just doesn't exist. And I think that he is going to be probably contacting you to find that, right? Contacting you again to sort of find that relief and everything. But basically just the instability right now. Feeling himself that I have a good moment here, but the moment seems to be fleeting is basically the message. Love Apples, thank you for joining us tonight. I appreciate you hanging out with us. All right, so we got another Gabby. We have 10 billion donations tonight. So if you're in the queue, it's a long one. But 4 Elements is up next. 4 Elements. Will I have a good time on my birthday in July? Will I have a good time on my birthday in July? Let's find out how that is going to work. By the way, of course, happy birthday to you. Where we at?
Happy birthday!
Let's get some birthday feels out here, with a Gilded Tarot Royale. Feels nice, feels right, feels like something's going on with that. Christina, welcome to the stream. I appreciate that. High Priest, your second reading is next. I appreciate you. All right, let's find out. We'll have a good time on my birthday. I hope so. I really hope so, my friends. 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands, and the Page of Wands. It's sort of an action-packed birthday. Okay. There's a lot of different things that you do need to do. There's a lot of different things that you do need to sort of take care of on your birthday. You feel like you're catching up a lot of times. You know what I mean? I mean, not like just right now, but a lot of times in life, it feels like I'm just catching up to where I need to be. I'm just hanging on to what I need to hang on to. And the birthday feels like a little bit of a respite for that, and it feels like that. Ten of Wands is kind of a rough card for a birthday, but I think it's more of a scheduling thing. I think that you do have a good time, but there's still a lot of things that need to get done after, right? You need to get done after. So Page of Wands says you're pretty prepared for all of the things that sort of incoming that you do need to sort of handle. Five of Wands says you do have a good time. This is kind of a partying card because they are playful. They are a little bit playful with the combat and whatnot. It feels like you do have a little bit of combat things happening. You're going back and forth with people. You're having a little bit of fun with maybe some old friends or something like that. But yeah, I think you do have a good time. I think that's a thing. I think that's a thing, and I think you will enjoy it. Speaking of enjoy it, Hello Piggy says, lucky to be alive. I'm glad that you're safe. I'm very glad that you're safe. There is no place like home indeed. Oh, man. So High Priest had another thing where, get a call soon about the senior buying position in Irving, Texas. Let's go ahead and reuse. Go ahead and reuse this one for High Priest and see what kind of good stuff we got. Senior buyer position in Irving, Texas. Irving, Texas. I'm not sure where you live, but you got a lot of different positions in a lot of different spots. That is for sure. I mean, I think the Emperor, the Ten of Wands, and Death said this is not really your job. This is not really something that you would enjoy in a long time. It's not really. Emperor says that you have the power to get something a little bit better. It almost feels like this is not your style. This is not your thing, right? Stacy, welcome. VM, welcome. But the Emperor says you have the ability, the power to get something that's going to be a little bit better. This is not your speed, is what it's saying, right? Basically. Ten of Wands says that it is something that is going to take you far, far away from where you need to be. It is something that's just going to sort of drag you down. It does have a lot of elements that you don't really want. And Death says you're going to want to change. You're going to want something different almost immediately. So I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no for that and for that particular position and for that particular kind of read there. That it's not really going to be your thing. I Speak the Truth is next. By the way, if you're in the queue, we have 10 million readings. We have 10 million readings to do. I Speak the Truth is next. Where are you at in the queue, you ask? We are here. We're here, and you are here. We are here. We are like 5 readings away from KSW's read, and we're getting through it, my friends. Getting through it. We had 7 reading requests before the stream even started, so it's one of those nights where it's just going to be rocking and partying. And I'm just saying, the Wonderland Tarot, the Tarot in Wonderland is the partying kind of deck. I speak my truth. I'm glad that you're here. I mean, all the new people that are here, new people that are hanging out with us, I appreciate y'all being here. I mean, if you hit that like and sub button, it will bring you good luck for the rest of your life. Or okay, maybe not. But I mean, I'm just saying I'd love you for the rest of your life. That's true. That's true. Paula, welcome to the stream. It'll make me love you for the rest of your life. I'm saying now, I will love you as long as you're alive.
I love you.
What does Spirit want to tell me? Ten of Wands. Where do you need to be right now? I speak the truth. You're going 2-3 different directions. Where do you need to be? I speak the truth. Have you actually mapped out something? Have you settled down and said, this particular thing over here is me. I speak the truth needs to be there. Okay? Because it almost seems like sometimes you're on a little bit of a mouse wheel. Christina, welcome to the stream, and thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. What donation number are we up to? We're up to 30 donations. We have been online for 20 minutes, and we have 30 donations. All right. 7 of Pentacles says you need to work on that. I speak the truth. Let me tell you now. You're on a mouse wheel. You're doing things that are not bringing you the results that you need. You're doing things that are not getting you to the place where you need to be. 10 of Wands says you've taken on more little things, taken on more weight than you definitely need it. Lalani, yes, if you send through PayPal, I will put your reading up and get your reading going. All right. But yeah. Where you at, speak the truth? Are you on the path that you need to be on? It's basically saying no. You're working towards something that could be frivolous, it could be useless. You have a lot of different things happening. You're taking on too many things. You're picking up too many things and carrying it too many different directions. And the Chariot says you need to focus on one particular thing that's going to bring you the result that you want, bring you the results that you need. And if you can do that, and if you can focus on that, get tangible goals for that, you're going to make a lot more progress. You're going to make a lot more feels. Things are going to get better. Things are going to get the way that you want, right? Jay, speaking of which, Jay is sort of roaming around Koala. And Jay, you know what I mean? Is potential friendship for Jay, is that going to be literally in the cards? Is that going to be literally in the cards, a potential friendship? By the way, let's take a break. Let's take a break, my friends. I got two new tarot. I got three new tarot decks, my friends. Let's take a break and talk about the new stuff. The Artisan Tarot. I just released a video on the Artisan Tarot. It's on Kickstarter, and Jesus, it looks good. We're going to have the author of this tarot this weekend on the stream. We have two other decks. We have the Feline with the Feline Arcane, and we have the Doggy Arcane. Brand new. Well, no, these are not brand new. I got these off Etsy. These are from Taylor Bren, and she has a Kickstarter out right now for a sea, for like an underwater. Her art, if you think my drawing is good, hers is next level. Hers is like next freaking level, okay? Next level. You're going to see these, and you're going to be like, Jesus, where did she learn to draw? Because I need to go there and learn. It's exactly what I'm saying. She makes me look like a beginner. I'm being serious. She makes me look like a beginner. So I can't wait to open these up. These are going to be on. I'm going to open these up and get all this stuff done. In the meantime, Koala wants to know thoughts towards me. Do we have a potential friendship in the making? In the making. If I'm going to be your friend, I'm going to be your friend with the Light Seers Tarot. Okay? Light Seers Tarot. I mean, this is the place to be for new cards. I have 50 decks of cards coming before the end of the year. 50. Not 10, not 5, 50. So, yeah, if you like tarot, hang out with me. Can you hang out with me? I appreciate that. 6 of Cups. Wow, that's nice. That is nice indeed. Potential friendship. That is a massive thumbs up. Bring them over tonight. In case you didn't notice, they're sealed. So I need to unbox them, means I unseal them. So I'll bring them over after I check them out, after we do. Oh, no, I can do an unboxing over there. Koala, this is looking great, my friends. 6 of Cups is the giving, the friendship card. Sunflower, oh man, Sunflower, it's good to have you back. Everybody welcome Sunflower back.
Hooray!
I am just saying, Sunflower, every third message on the stream was, where is Sunflower? Okay, I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. People absolutely adore you, and especially Philippe actually had PTSD because you were gone. Philippe is here, and Sunflower, you absolutely need to take some time and get Philippe, and just like, I'm just saying, I mean, snuggle, comfort, do something. I'm telling you now, Philippe was concerned. All right, on to the reading. This is thoughts towards me is looking great. Your 6 of Cups, the giving, the friendship, the buddy thing. This is Snuggle City, is what this is. This is the Snuggle card. One card in any deck of cards is it. Snuggle is here. Ace of Pentacles, potential friendship is here. It is blossoming. It is throbbing. And that Queen of Wands, that celebration, that activities. Let's do stuff together. Let's go out. Koala, that's the best read you've ever had. That's the best read you have ever had. Paula, yes, I'm getting 50 decks. I'm not even kidding. I wish that was an exaggeration, but that is not exaggeration. I have put about $1,000 from the stream back into the tarot community by purchasing decks. So that's I put in $1,000. I put in $1,000 of money of stream money to get y'all all the decks. So if you're like, what decks are you getting? I'm getting all the decks. All right. KSW going on a trip. You know KSW, taking care of my sister. How will it go? I think it's going to go well. Just the initial reaction, the initial sort of intuition thing coming in through here, I'm thinking it's going to go well. Let's see some confirmation for some tarot cards. Get you some good news, because you need some good news, KSW. KSW's been on the string. KSW hangs out with us. KSW's our big friend over here. We love us some KSW right now. Justice, your sister needs you. Your sister really, really needs you, okay? Your sister does. I'm just saying, in more ways than one. Your support, your being there is massive for your sister. You have the 8 of Swords. Your sister can't get a lot of things done that they need to get done right now. Your sister does need not only assistance, but that emotional support. That, I'm just saying, that 7 of Pentacles, the work that you're doing will just come back in karma 100-fold. Justice, the karma card, the balancing card, you're going to bring balance. You're going to bring needs to your sister that they need to do. That is going to be great with that. And the King of Wands, right? That activity is so nice. The activity is so welcome. All of these things are happening. 7 of Pentacles, doing this is not only a big help to them, but again, is something that you really sort of need to do. 8 of Wands, they can't do a lot of things, and you're going to have to help out. So you understand that going in. It's going to go very, very well. I think the greeting you're going to get, the thank you that you're going to get, just this empathy that is just going to bleed out through the entire thing is fantastic. And this is really, really, really good. Very, very good. And I don't even know your sister. I feel like thanking you. I feel like thanking you for taking care of your sister. I mean, that's a very, very cool thing. Very, very awesome thing. And I appreciate it. And I don't even know your sister, but I appreciate it. I mean, from the reading tells me that I need to appreciate it too. I mean, this is such an impactful thing that you're doing. Gemini and yourself, Lonnie, I mean, just saying, we're having a problem. We're having some difficulty. We need to get fixed up. And if you're going to fix anything up, you're going to do it with the Bumbleberry Hollows, okay? Bumbleberry Hollows, and that is it. That is it. A few of mine. Pick a few of yours. Okay. I mean, I'm just saying, if you're selling tarot decks, I will look through it. All the people that I'm subscribed to, if you're selling tarot decks, I will watch the whole video to see if I want to buy any. All right. Because I'm just saying, all the new decks... Oh, I gotta have them. I'm an addict. I'm like a crack addict, basically. The tarot is my crack. I don't sniff the decks or anything. Okay, wait. Let's back up. I do actually sniff the decks. So I guess this could be a crack addict. I don't know. I do actually sniff the decks. I mean, I don't like, anyway. But they gotta smell nice. You don't want a stinky deck. If you get a stinky deck, you got to lay it out, let it dry out. You know what I mean? If too much ink or something. I do sniff the deck. So it is an addiction. Gemini and yourself, are we going to get through it? Is this something that will work out? You are on the precipice of it not working out and it actually working out. We have a rough patch indeed. This could be the end. This could be the end indeed. I mean, I'm going to say this is going to be hard to get through, but you can't do it. I don't think the rough patch is over. That's the funny thing about this, okay? I don't think the rough patch is over. You have a lot of work to do. The 3 of Pentacles is working, the creation aspect, getting through here, moving through the next big thing. Your separation of your ideals, your ideas, how you see things, how you perceive things, how you look at things, how you want to work this out, and all this is rough. It's rough. It's not going well at all. Hanged Man says the differences in opinions, differences in approach to even fixing the problem seem to be quite vast. 3 of Swords is the kicker. I mean, it does say that this could be something that just doesn't work out. High Priestess says there are more secrets that will be revealed. There are some things during the passion, during the yelling, during the upset, things like this, there are things that are still going to be revealed that have not yet been revealed. You're not done yet, Lonnie. The rough patch is not over. And I think that it may not work out. Three of Swords, the breakup card, the termination card is here. And it is sort of highlighted in this. A lot of differences, lot of work to do. It's really on the downhill slope is what it is. Can I push a wheelbarrow full of tarot cards up an uphill slope? Yes. Is it hard? Yes. Can I drop the wheelbarrow and the tarot cards fall everywhere? Yes. What's the easiest? The easiest is to just dump the wheelbarrow and let the tarot cards spread out everywhere and put them on the tower later. But you're going to have to push it uphill. You're going to have to push it uphill. That is one of those. You want to know the donation list. Here it is. We are on Matt's reading. No, we got two. So we're right here. We got Julie, we got Karen, and then we got all of these. So that is the queue. That is the queue, in case you're wondering. Speaking of Julie, is C come over tonight? All right. Well, let's find out if C's heading that way. C could be coming over right now. C could be enjoying, a little warm up before they come over. I'm just saying. Okay, that's the, I don't know, Julie. Let's find out if C is coming over right now. Coming over right now. You're excited. The new episode of A Handmaid's Tale comes out at 11 at night. Comes out at 11 at night. So you're going to be up until midnight? Okay. All right. Let's see. Will C come over tonight? That is a yes. I mean, you got the Nine of Cups, the celebration. Makes sense. Nine of Cups, the celebration. We have the Eight of Wands, the movement card, as they're sort of moving, they're headed your way, and they are moving that direction. The Devil, I think this is something they're pretty excited about. They're pretty excited about indeed. And the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups. They've changed their mind a couple of times. I'm going to have to say. They've changed their mind a couple of times. But yes, they will be over tonight. And I think we had a reading yesterday. Will they be over tomorrow? And I said yes to that too. Did I say yes to that too? I think so. Who was the blonde in my Halloween romance reading? Someone I know for Twitter or somebody else? Neve. Oh, your surgery tomorrow. Neve, I hope that goes good for you, my friend. I hope you have a good surgery. I hope everything comes out well or everything gets cut well or whatever. I mean, I'm just saying. All right. Well, let's see how it is going. Who is the blonde? Is this somebody on Twitter or somebody that's going to be new? Let's find out. Let's find out how that is going to go. You do have the Lovers. Ooh, this is somebody that you already know. This is somebody that you already have interacted with. This is somebody that you've already communicated with a little bit, basically, yeah? A little bit, basically, you have communicated with this. So the Lovers is a long relationship. It's a relationship that is there, a relationship that is sort of in that mode of, that works. And the Queen of Cups, this is going to be a romance. This is a full-on romance. Matt, full-on romance. This is one of those where you're just having a good time. Everything is wonderful. Everything is awesome. Everything is rocking. This is a full-fledged, no BS romance as it goes. And that Ace, I think it goes quite well, and it goes pretty steady. This is pretty by the numbers kind of romance as well, right? So numbers kind of romance. And I say somebody that you already know, we have two indications. One, we have the Lovers, that connection that we already sort of have, and the Seven of Swords, right? Somebody coming back, somebody returning, somebody that we've already communicated with, somebody we sort of sneak in and sort of know. But Matt, that looks like somebody indeed that you already have talked to before. So it could be somebody on Twitter indeed. I do think the person is a Pisces, quite frankly. I mean, just Pisces. The first thing, sort of a water sign feel. You have this immediate water sign feel that came up in my head. But that's sort of there, right? Crystal, thank you for your other donation. We got a double shot of Crystal coming up here. In the meantime, let's do a little Karen action. Will No and I end up having a relationship? Let's find out. Let's find out if No and you end up having some love, some connection, some good stuff as you're feeling in that. Because, I mean, that's going to look all right. That is going to look all right indeed. Okay, let's see. Man, will we have some little love, a little romance? I don't know. A little romance, a little love. Magician, Star, and the Fool says yes. Actually, I want one more card. One more card for this particular one. Oh, my. I mean, yeah, I think you do. That's a thumbs up. We have a nice combo, a very nice combo indeed. Magician says this is something that works for you. You know what I mean? It's something that works out for you. It's something that, I'm not saying you absolutely need it. There is something desperate that needs to happen. I'm not saying any of that. What I'm saying that this just functions well. This works for you. The star says the connection is there. The connection is potent. It's powerful. It's looking pretty good. The Fool says, let's go on this. We don't know where it will go. Now, keep in mind that No has some issues with previous relationships you're going to have to kind of deal with, but I don't think that's going to be a big problem. Overall, I think you're going to have a relationship indeed. That is a massive thumbs up. Looking fantastic. Just saying now. Crystal, what's coming from me in love? We got the double shot crystal reading. We got this one and Stefan's intentions. So let's go for that. Let's do the first one with the double shot. With a little bit of a Gregory Scott. Hey, that kind of rhymes. Double shot with a Gregory Scott. All right, let's find out. See what happens with all of that. 5 of Wands coming towards me in love. Man, you have a dry spell. Basically, we have a dry spell. You have somebody that has a potential for something decent. I'm not saying they're perfect for you, but they have a potential for something decent. But overall, I'm just saying overall, you just have a little bit of a dry spell. It feels like things just aren't moving in the direction that you really would like at this point. 5 of Wands, a little bit of a conflict. Some of the things you're getting, some of the offers are just not there. The Devil, you do have bad influences sort of stopping you from getting a lot going, stopping you from sort of moving into some of the zones that you need to be in. You know what I mean? And that 9 of Swords, that worry, that concern that sort of comes with that. Basically, Crystal, I think you're in a dry spell. I don't think for long. I just think it's going to be a couple of months maybe of a bit of a dry spell as it goes. It's almost like when you're getting offers that you really don't want to deal with is basically the big kind of thing with that, right? And Crystal's other donations, Stefan's intentions towards me. Let's find out what their intentions are indeed. My kettle is very loud, so I had to turn up the volume on the live stream. Well, that's all good. The kettle takes priority. The kettle takes the tea, the coffee, all that stuff take much more priority than the stream. I'm telling you now. The intentions are good. We have a definite movement forward. We have a definite opportunity, definitely something that they want to sort of get into with. We have a nice home card, family card with the 10 of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Pentacles being this is a worthwhile interaction. I think they have good intention. They have serious intentions, 10 of Pentacles. They do have an 8 of Wands. They want to do some motion. They want to get some things sort of happening and whatnot. And the 7, this is worthwhile. This is something that works. This is something that does have the intentions that you need, that does have the focus that you need. And overall, it just works nicely. It works very nicely indeed. So, I like that one. I like that one. Crystal needed a good read, and Crystal got a good read indeed. Star needs a good read. General forecast for the next week. Star, let's get her done. Let's get her done. With the beautiful tarot, but an ugly box, the Vox Arcana. You really kind of want something that looks a little better than this, right? When you're designing your box, you need something that doesn't look like that. I'm just saying, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it's terrible. Okay. Especially for a mass market deck, all the people that you're going against with that Phoenix, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. General forecast for the next week. You need to be careful. That's what it's saying. You need to be careful. Are you in a relationship right now? It's what I want to know. Star. Are you in a relationship right now? I find it odd. We have the Queen and the King of Cups right next to a defensive card. It feels like you just need to be careful. No matter what the situation is, there's an interaction that's going to happen. There's an interaction that is sort of cooking in the background. It's sort of making its way in your direction. Or it could be an interaction you have right now. Either way, you need to be cautious. You need to be defensive. Not everything that you're hearing is the truth. Not everything that you're experiencing is the truth. Not everything is coming across as legitimate. So you need to be cautious. You need to be cautious. I'm telling you now, that's your general forecast for the next week. You need to be cautious. Something's cooking. Something's up in the next week. You need to find out what it is. I'm not saying it's a love thing. It could be a friendship. It could be an interaction at work. It could be a variety of different things. But there's an interaction that you need to be cautious. Everything that you're seeing is not legitimate. There are massive holes in the stories, maybe, that you are being told. Gabby wants to know description of the new guy. What's going on? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Modern is here. What's up, buddy? How are you doing? How's the Final Fantasy action going? How is it going indeed? It has been a hot minute since I've seen you, and it is damn good to see you. I'll tell you that now. It is good to see you, my friend. How have you been doing? Like, seriously, how have you been doing? Man, I've played a little bit of Final Fantasy lately, and the DPS queues just make me just want to quit again, man. It just make me want to quit again. I'm legitimately, like, concerned at some point. The DPS queues are just bad. No matter what time I log in, it all happens, man. Anyway, description of the new guy. Light hair. I'm not saying a little bit on the light hair, almost like a little bit light red hair. Not fully red all over. A few freckles and whatnot. The biggest thing about the guy is that they're just smiling all the freaking time. Like, you can't really get this person down. They're just happy. They're smiling all of the time. We have a lot of fun things that they're interacting with, they're doing. They seem to be attracting a lot of different people. They have a lot of fun things sort of out there, sort of, going forth. And they have a couple of weird hobbies, like, collecting bugs or, collecting tarantulas, pet tarantulas. Something that's not on the usual path. Right? They're not on the usual path. This is somebody that it's smiling, a lot of fun kind of thing. And they have a couple of unusual hobbies. Overall, they're like really good at a lot of different things. You have the magician. That's something you want to see in a potential person that you're meeting, right? Is they're good at a lot of different things. You don't want the dude that goes to work, comes home and watches TV. Goes to work, comes home and watches TV. You want somebody who has a variety. Somebody has stuff that you can get into. Somebody has stuff that's fun, that has a lot of cool things. I think this is one of those people. This is one of those people indeed. All right, there's your description. Sweet pea, should I wait for AU or pay the other guy? Obviously, entertainment purposes only, but that is definitely a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
We got a throwdown up in here. A throwdown up in here. Let's find out. Wait for the AU. Or pay the other guy. All right, let's do a wait up here, and let's pay down here. Sweet pea, never make monetary decisions based upon tarot. You know that already. You've had enough readings. Should we wait? Waiting wins? I mean, waiting does win. Waiting definitely wins this particular throwdown. The Wheel of Fortune, what comes around goes around. So if we wait, if we take a deep breath and sort of get this in there and sort of wait and be patient with all of that stuff, it's going to work out for us because the balance, the justice, getting the things that you want is going to be the result, right? Being patient, a little bit of that, what comes around goes around, you're definitely looking for that, right? Pay the other guy. We have the card of just not getting things done. We have the card of just not getting things done in, right? It seems we have a good initial interaction with the other guy, but getting things done is sometimes challenging, and I think you sort of feel that at some point. But yeah, basically wait. Basically wait for AU, wins the toss-up, wins the throwdown, and that's kind of where you want to be, right? Kind of want to get the throwdown and find out what is going on. What happens in July? Well, something's cooking. Something's cooking indeed. What happens in July? We need the Thoth with that. Yeah, it's a Thoth kind of night. We had the Thoth before. We have the Thoth for Sunflower. And we have the Thoth for Christina. I'm just saying. The Thoth is popular tonight. If you like reading with the Thoth, this is your channel because a lot of people want this deck. This is a pretty freaking popular deck. I gotta say, Star, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. This is a popular deck. July is around the corner. Something's cooking. Something's cooking in the oven. And it involves some motion. It involves rebuilding almost. This is interesting. Okay. Moving places? I'm going to go with what it says. I'm just going to say it's almost like somebody is moving. Somebody is motioning. Somebody is moving. We have somebody going from one place to the next and getting assistance from going one place to the next. Sounds odd. Sounds weird with the connotations and whatnot, or the history behind it. But we have the movement card, the Chariot. It's almost like Mara. Thank you for your donation. We have the Chariot. Things are getting moving. Things are in motion, and they're in motion for a rebuilding process. It's almost like something just did not work. Somebody was too stubborn. Something just didn't work the way that we needed, and we need to sort of reseed things. We need to get back out and get things back into normal motion. Things stopped being normal. Things stopped the normal motion. And it is something that does involve senior leadership. It is something that needs to be grasped and taken care of. This is not something you can ignore, right? You have to initiate that power in order to get it done, and you need help. You need someone else's help. You need the giving. Yogi, speaking of giving, thanks for your donation. Linda, welcome to the stream. You need assistance. You need help in order to get that. It's almost like we need money. Something moving needs rebuilding. We need money. We need a gift. We need a loaner. We need things happening. We need to take care of this immediately. So we need to take care of this very promptly. Weird indeed. I'm just saying, that is weird indeed. So I agree with you on the weird part, given the history behind the reading, but it is weird indeed. Okay. General reading with the Thoth. Boo Boo's having a rough time over there in Boo Boo land. And we need to get Boo Boo fixed up. Need to get Boo Boo fixed up with a general read. With some good news. Boo Boo needs some good news right now. Just saying, Boo Boo needs some good news. Boo Boo needs some good news. And we kind of got it with this. Boo Boo, you're sort of a butterfly coming out of a cocoon with this. Boo Boo, things stabilize. That's the big part here. Things stabilize. Things stabilize in very different ways, right? We do have a Wheel of Fortune sort of coming in, and we're sort of trying to figure out sort of where to get the stability. But the things do stabilize. Things sort of come around and they go around. I think we're a bit defensive nature with this. It's not something we want to deal with right now. This is not something we want to deal with. We wish for better things, better places, but we sort of have to deal with it. It's something you can't really ignore, something you can't sort of skip out on that. And, and then we say that with a 4, right? The 4 is something is offered to us that we don't want. It continues to be offered to us even though we don't want it. That's okay. That's okay. It's offered to us even though we don't want to deal with it. We don't want it. Things may not be on the optimal side with that, but they do stabilize. I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem if we do stabilize it. So that's going to be one of those things, right? One of those things. But yeah, things do get better. And the stability, removing some of the aspects that we don't want to deal with is a big piece of that puzzle. So I think overall, that's it. Poptown, thank you for joining us. We speak, I would prefer only English. I do speak ein bisschen Deutsch. However, English, please. I would greatly appreciate that. Gabby, thank you for your other donation. Past life reading. Shopaholic has been waiting literally a year. Has literally been waiting a year at this point. And we're going to get you a past life reading. We're going to go back to some of the tarots that we've already used, but I mean, we're going to do this anyway. Lady, I appreciate you hanging out with us. Have a good evening. Have a good evening indeed. Man, past life reading. You've had, oh man, this is a far off one. A bit of a far off one. One thing is for sure, you have two people that are important to Shopaholic that you need to deal with in karmic relationships. One of them is a weird-ass karmic relationship where it's almost like that is in the rough stage of the karmic relationship. It's like you need to get rid of them. It's like you need to get rid of them. It's like you need to push them aside. It feels like that's basically the end of the karma. That is your purpose, is to get rid of this person and to be a little bit more on the understanding side and, see about if you can stay in their shoes for a little while and see where they're coming from, see the perspectives and whatnot. Because that Nine of Pentacles says that you have had good interaction with them before, but it's on a point to where your karma is over with this person, and yet they're still going to come back, right? Still going to come back. That's the first individual that you have. The other individual is basically a cheater. It's a lot of cheating. It's somebody that cheats on you, somebody that's had rough times with you, and that's your other big karmic relationship. It's actually somebody that you've had an extremely harsh relationship with in the past, right? So you've had this wonderful time with them. Everything seems to be going well. Everything is wonderful. We're looking forward to this type of thing. And all of a sudden they come back, they're back. And the second person is somebody that you do need to get a better time with, right? You do need to get a better time with. So two kind of big karmic relationships. Your main focus of your past life, I think, was in the Roman area, quite frankly. But yeah, a lot of that kind of stuff there. I don't think you fought in the Colosseum or whatnot. I think you've been to the Colosseum like 3-4 times. But, I think one of the times was actually one of the ship battles. The Colosseum did have ship battles where they filled it with water and they battled with ships. I think that's actually there. We have a little bit of water card, another water card with that. They have a lot of friends from there that you sort of interact with in other lives as well. But, you've had a lot of interesting time. You've had a very interesting time for sure within that. Is mom going to be okay emotionally? Let's find out. We're back with the thought. That's what we do. By the way, we are ending soon. We do need to eventually end the stream. We do need to eventually get out of here and eat a banana and do all of that kind of stuff, right? You got to eat a banana and do all of that. Is mom going to be okay emotionally? Absolutely. Mom's a big girl. Mom's a big girl, okay? We have the emperor. Mom's in charge. Mom's understands what needs to get done. Mom's been through others. She's going to be just fine. The world card's looking fantastic. The world card is looking great. We're not supposed to read anything upside down, so ignore this upside down. The world card's looking fantastic. The world card's looking great. We are looking good. The stability is going to be back. The stability is going to be there. Mom understands what's at stake, and mom is able to handle that. She's going to be okay emotionally. Absolutely. Big thumbs up. A lot of good cards. A lot of good cards with that. So no problem at all. Speaking of no problem at all, we got a Phoenix wants to buy a house. Right now is probably not the best time, considering all the prices are jacked to high heaven. Probably not the best time to buy a house. Probably. We'll use it. We have a house buying deck over here. I'm just saying, with Phoenix's read, we got a little bit of the Mons Tarot house buying action with that, and we'll try to figure that out, my friends. We will try to figure that out and see how that is going to go. Okay, buying a house is rough right now. There's a lot of competition. There's a lot of competition. A lot of people that need to get a house and whatnot. Will I buy a house within 2 years? 5 of Wands says the competition is a bit harsh right now. You definitely have a delay. The Fool says yes. You do have a thumbs up for this overall. You do say yes. The Fool says we're out in the adventure. We're getting the Knight of Pentacles. We're buying the house. We're getting the stability. We're getting a place that we can enjoy, a place that we can own and whatnot. That's going to be something that we like. But yes, that is a 2 years. You're looking at a long time, though. You're looking at like a year and a half before you kind of even start, or over a year before you kind of even start. Housing situation is rough right now. You do have an extensive, insane amount of competition that needs to settle down, that needs to take a breath, and that's going to be a big thing. That is going to be a big thing indeed. So yeah, the competition's a bit stiff. You are going to take the adventure. You're going to take that venture and go forward and get that done. But overall, you know, overall, there is that. There is that. All right, Star. Should I message E or wait for him to message me? That is a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
Because we clearly haven't had enough Thoth tonight. We need more. We need a little more action with a Thoth. Message, wait, who wins? Messaging him almost seems like that it throws you off base a little bit. I think you should wait. I think you should wait. Shopaholic, I just did your read. I did your read about 10 minutes ago. You should wait. It's definitely going to be, wait for them to message you. They're not going to do it now. I think it's actually going to be a week, couple of weeks, a few week kind of thing, you know, a few weeks as that goes. But they will take that interaction. They will take the advantage. They will take that. If you message them, it's almost like that they're waiting for it, or they expect it, or you know, it feels like it's a little bit too canned response, or it's a little bit too on the predictable side kind of thing. So yeah, I think that you should wait. Absolutely, that is going to be the big factor, the big thing on this. So let's see who we've got next. By the way, we're down to 3 reads. We got 3 reads to go, and we are going to wrap it up. I can't believe we're going to wrap it up on time. We have a gazillion donations tonight. We actually had 7 donations before the stream started, which is a new record. That's a new record, I got to say. Mara is talking to a new guy. Mara wants to know, you know, how's that going to work? How's the energy? How's that new guy? Modern Love Tarot will let us know that. Modern Love Tarot will let us know how that is going to work, how that is going to be. And, you know, we kind of need to hammer that kind of stuff out for sure indeed. Samaya, welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? Good to see you, Samaya. Yeah, Shopaholic, you just missed it. You just missed it. It was a good read too. I would go back, Shopaholic, and check it out. And you got a lot of past life energy, especially in the Roman era. Okay. Hermit Emperor. Oh man. Yeah. The energy is kind of lame. The energy is not full speed. It's not one of those big heart energies where everything just roams in. We have all of this love. It's not one of those. We have the Page of Wands. It was like a bunch of stumbling around, not sure what to do. How do we deal with this? What are we going to do with that? What kind of thing do we have sort of going on that we need to sort of happen with that? And the Queen of Wands says we're sort of stumbling around again, trying to figure it out. I mean, I'm just saying, if we engage in this, there's a lot of activity that just doesn't make any progress, a lot of activity that just doesn't make any sense in some ways, right? A lot of activities that just doesn't make any sense some ways. I think what you're really looking for is the Hermit. It just doesn't work out. the energy is not sufficient to move through there. The energy is not sufficient to be okay. The energy just sort of peters out, no pun intended. And the emperor, right? I think you have to take the initiative and say, hey, at some point you have to say, hey, this really isn't working the way that I was thinking that it's going to be working. You know what I mean? It's really not advantageous for everybody kind of thing. It just doesn't feel like that. So, yeah, Mora, if you want a short-term relationship, Mora, you're like, I don't really care. I want something fun and funky for a little bit. I think it works. I mean, it does work. But if you're looking for something that's going to just resolve itself into this beautiful, happy ending Disney movie, it doesn't look like that's the one. More like a fun, maybe friends with benefits, a quick interaction, something, to pass the time, kind of thing. I mean, that sounds kind of bad, but I mean, there are a lot of people that like those things, right? They're like, hey, I want somebody just to pass some time with. I need to do something. I need to do something because I'm getting kind of antsy over here. Maybe it's one of those. Yogi is a good thing to keep talking to A. Maria, thank you for your donation. By the way, we're ending soon. We got to eventually get out of here and go eat a banana and take a shower. And apparently go to bed at 1 a.m. Go eat a banana, take a shower, and go to bed at 1 a.m. I'm not sure if I'm going to sign up for that one. I don't know. Let's see. It's a good thing to keep talking to A. Yeah, and yes. And yes. Keep your expectations in check. Keep your expectations in check. I think overall this becomes something pretty nice, something pretty decent. We have the 7 of Cups. A is not exactly sort of the way that you want them to be at all times. You do have some things that could be a little bit on the challenging side with that. The Lord of Illusionary Success. We do have a defensive card. Sometimes A just comes out of left field with some of these things, and you're like, hey, you need to chill out. Something's happening. Something's going on with all of that stuff. Overall, I'm going to say, yeah. Keep talking to him. Just keep expectations in check, right? Don't think, oh, this is going to be my soulmate. Oh, this is going to be the best friend I've ever had. This is going to be a situation where I am just in heaven 24 hours a day. I think it's a good interaction. I do think it's a good interaction. The defensive card says keep your distance, keep things in check. Overall, I'm going to say yes. Overall, that is a thumbs up as it goes, right? Gabby, where will I meet the new guy? Well, I run into him. Will I run into him at the 7-Eleven? Will I run into him at the gas station? Is that going to be a thing? Do people still run into people at the gas station? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Gabby wants to know, though. Gabby definitely has questions, and I have answers. Look at the blasted tower. Oh, man. Princess of Swords and the 8 of Swords. Online is for sure. It's something that wasn't really working out. All of a sudden, you're like, this service isn't working out for me. And you click one last one, and then all of a sudden, you have something that's fairly decent. All of a sudden, you have something that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice indeed. The Princess of Swords comes through. You have this odd communication or last-minute communication or just this communication. All of a sudden, something's different about this one, a little bit different. 8 of Swords says you can't jump into it immediately. It's almost like they're on a trip, on vacation or something like that, but they're just checking in online on their phone and whatnot. And the tower says, again, this is like you're just quitting something. You're leaving something. You could be leaving work and you meet someone at work. You could be leaving or abandoning an online service, and then all of a sudden this person just appears in the online service. But basically something crumbles, and then all of a sudden a bright spot happens within that crumbled tower. And that's sort of where you end up meeting this. What's wrong with Beatrice? That's the last reading of the night, by the way. Maria is the last reading of the night. I have to be honest with you. I can't thank all of y'all enough. I can't thank all of y'all enough for being here tonight. We had so many awesome people here. We have 70 people watching at one point. It was bananas. And I gotta say, this has been a fantastic night. Really, really, really appreciate all of y'all. I really do. Sarah, appreciate you as well. Sarah will be the last reading of the night. And then we go take a shower and eat a banana. Okay. I think you're looking at basically the Seven of Swords. Beatrice is trying to take on something that is not take on a bull. Beatrice trying to take emotion. Beatrice trying to, Sarah, no, I'll read you right now in just a minute, actually. Beatrice is trying to take on something that is not able to be conquered, basically. Could be mentally, it could be physically, it could be emotionally. It's almost like that they're reaching out, they're trying to do something that can't be done, is what we have. And they need help, basically. They need help with that. And it could be a little bit of that action as well, right? The Six of Pentacles, it kind of feels like that you need to give them help or they need some assistance in order to get through this particular thing. The Chariot means they need to move the hell on, right? Okay, Maria, they need to move on. This is the big thing here. They need to move on. They need to move on. That's huge, okay? Will the missing readings be done tomorrow? There are no missing readings. And if there are missed readings, they will be done tomorrow. And the Queen of Cups, right? Beatrice has taken this very emotionally, right? They're taking this very emotionally, maybe too much, okay? Maybe too much. But you can't conquer everything. Beatrice, if you're listening, you can't conquer everything. You're trying to. You're trying to play a chess game with yourself. You can't do some of the things you're trying to do. You can't run some of the things you're trying to run into. You can't keep coming back to some of the things that need to be let go. You need to move on. Chariot says so. Chariot says moving on is the best thing possible and not taking things emotionally. Because a lot of times we do get in situations where it is an uphill battle and then all of a sudden we're just super emotional about it. We feel like it's just detrimented us. In reality, it hasn't. You know what I'm saying? The reality is it just has not. Beatrice, you got to chill out, girl. You got to chill out. And the last reading of the night, by the way, is Sarah. Career reading for the next couple of months. Am I going to be heisting this job and getting into another one? Heisting this job and getting into another one. Will that be possible? Will that be possible? Indeed. For this one, we're going to use the Super Linares Tarot. I think Super Linares watches me. Super Linares comments on my paintings on Instagram. By the way, if you're not on my Instagram, you're crazy. I got paintings on Instagram galore. If you like art, if you want to see my crappy art, go to Instagram and watch me. Stalk me. I approve. General career. We're going to bail? We're going to leave? We're going to stay? Well, you're certainly not going to stay. And it does look like you're going to leave. I mean, you're looking like you need to change. You've been thinking about this for a while. Sarah, this ain't new. This is not a new thing for you. This is something that you're like, yeah, I'm going to need to change. I need a bit of a shakeup with that. The Emperor says that overall you do need to take command, take control, and figure out your own destiny with this. But the Chariot says moving is advantageous for you indeed. Emperor says that you're okay with the career. I mean, I'm not saying you need to just give them Das Boot immediately, right? Entertainment purposes only. But the Empress says you need to find a place that's more you. You need to find a place that fits Sarah, where Sarah can be appreciated, Sarah's talents can be recognized, Sarah can have some upward mobility. And that Nine of Pentacles, the happy ending card being upside down, reversed, and at the end of the reading says you're not getting it where you're at. You know what I mean? You're not getting it where you are at. At some point, Sarah, you need to take command. You need to be the Emperor, and you need to figure out what is best for you, because the Chariot is right before taking command, and it gives you this massive hint of, changing jobs may be there. I think the biggest thing about this reading is that you already know this. I think the reading is sort of telling me, it's sort of is sort of, shoving that in my face a little bit too obvious. It's saying that you already know this. It's that you have more potential than is being appreciated. You have more potential that is being respected, and you have a lot of different things that you can be doing that sort of give you a little bit more of what you need. And I think the movement may be your best option. Dark Luna, I guess Dark Luna is the last reading of the night. Dark Luna, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. How's the Cancer Man from work feeling about me? Speaking of work, Dark Luna has a Cancer Man at work. Can we get a little bit of the work loving? A little bit of the side loving, you know what I mean? You get off work and then you get off. I'm just saying, Dark Luna. How does that Cancer Man see me? How do they feel about me? Is this a potential little romance? A potential little romance that could be happening. It could be happening. King of Cups, Knight of Wands, the 3 and the 2. Oh, they don't really want to deal with the relationship because of work. I think that they like you. They like you, right? The King of Cups, they do have an emotional stability about them. They do have an emotional sort of command about them that you like. They do have an aura about them that you like, okay? Knight of Wands said they would be willing to sort of try something out, to sort of check something out and all of this other good stuff. Knight of Wands says I'm willing to move forward and sort of take that advantage, take initiative with that. I think the biggest thing now is the Cancer Man not only likes you, but they like other people too. They have a little bit of the 3 of Wands action. They're looking out. They're scanning the environment. I think that they have been looking for somebody at work. This is something that they are interested in, something that they want to sort of pursue and see how that works. Overall, if you do get some things going, it's going to be a little bit of a short read, a short type of thing, a short kind of connection. It's not going to be something where this is going to be your absolute soulmate or whatnot. You do have the 2 different worlds, the sort of the blind thing. There are things happening. Just be aware that you're not the only one that they kind of be looking at and kind of, sort of scanning around and whatnot. The 3 of Wands is sort of scanning the environment, looking at the different ships, and you know what? But yeah, they do want to do something. I think they have a good emotional connection with you. I think that it's worth pursuing. I think that it is worth pursuing indeed. Lilani, so they paid from PayPal. I have no record of that. Lilani, send me, Lilani, my email is down there. Send me your question in an email, and I will get to you tomorrow if I don't get to you, if I didn't get to you tonight. But I do not see your payment on PayPal. And let me open it. Let me close it and open it. So I'm completely closing PayPal. I'm reopening PayPal and looking, and I still don't see it. Anyway, thank you all for being here. I appreciate that. We'll see you next time.